What it do, you already know this is your boy Mo from Mo's Auto Clinic, where we do the best or pay for very affordable prices for you guys. So if you watched the previous video, we reviving this 2002 Lexus ES300. We're still in the process of reviving it and bringing it back to life. So we in the process of finishing up now, but I wanted to take the time and show you guys step by step how to do valve cover gasket and a tune up on that car. If this is your first time, you're gonna mess up. So please watch this video and like and subscribe because you're gonna need it. The reason why this tune up is so hard because all the vacuum hoses, as you see, is a lot of vacuum hoses. Now we going back in with the job, but I took the time to actually show you guys and put everything somewhat together. So please don't be like, oh, that's not where it's supposed to be at. This is just only for showing purposes, guys, to how to take the job off. So the way you took it off is the way you put it back in. This tune-up is confusing because the vacuum leak, as I said. So the way to do this, the way to go about it, there's a smart way. First thing you want to do is go ahead and take care of your mass airflow sensor. There's another connector for E-valve, and there's another hose right here. Take care of that, get that out the way so you won't be pulling and tugging and breaking wires. Loosen your 10 millimeter on the box, your air box or air tube, okay? This hose is broke, so we're gonna replace it, but take this hose out that goes from your air box to your valve cover. Take it out, okay? This is where it gets a little confusing. The way I found it easy for me is right here, just unplug this hose, okay? Now you have a hose from here going straight up here to the box. From the manifold, goes all the way to the box. And I'm about to show you one of my mistakes because we don't hide nothing on my channel. I'm about to show you one of my mistakes, and that's sad, but it's okay, it happens. And you got another one coming from the E-valve system to here, which that's my mistake. Look at that. I put the valve cover right on top of it. So we're gonna have to remove the valve cover after I finish the video. Once you get these two hoses out the way, the one that comes from the manifold to the box up top, and the one that comes from the E-valve system to the box down bottom, right here, now you could be able to remove your box. Once you remove the box, excuse the mess. Once you remove the box, you have this hose to the E-valve system and this hose to the E-valve system that comes from down here to the back, from the back all the way up here. You remove that hose, okay? And you remove that hose, okay? All right, and you remove this hose right here and that one, okay? After that, you will come to your throttle body. I didn't want to lose coolant and I didn't want to cause air in the system. And I'm trying to make this video as quick as possible, guys. You have four 10 millimeters on the throttle body. Just go ahead and remove them. Once you remove them, just put the throttle body to the side. Now, once you remove the throttle body and you remove this vacuum hose and this vacuum hose from here and this vacuum hose from here out of the throttle way, okay? You got 10 millimeter nut here, 10 millimeter nut here, and you could actually take this out and bounce it back your way. So this is out your way without taking all these extra hoses. You got Torx right here. I believe they're like T37 or T40. So, and you got two 14 millimeter nut here. Remove these two 14 millimeter. Remove your 10 millimeter ground. There's a ground right here. Remove that 10 millimeter ground. Once you do that, you can remove this out your way, okay? Then, once you remove all that and your PCV valve hose back here, which is up here right there, once you remove that, okay? I don't know if you got a good shot at it. Now, and then there's also, don't forget, there's a 12 millimeter here. Actually, technically, it's supposed to have two, but somebody did this job and not gonna put nobody out in the open or bash them, but there's supposed to be a 12 millimeter right here going to the intake. Take that. That's the bracket to hold down the intake. And there's another one that it is so hard to get to, and that's why they left it out. And then once you get these two, you could actually lift your intake And then here's your intake out, guys. You can put it to the side. Okay. Now, it's very simple from here, guys. You have 10 millimeters on the valve cover. You got 10 millimeters on the coils, and pretty much it. Now, make sure on, like this one, I'm gonna show you. That's why I left that one out. Because back here, you're gonna have a little fight putting this valve cover. Put a dab of silicone here. Put a dab of silicone here. A dab here. A dab here. And let it dry so it will keep the gasket in place. And of course, replace your oil tube. They just pop up with a screwdriver, the old ones, if they're not too bad. And then just push, make sure you loop it real good, and then just push them down, it goes right down. Make sure you replace those. And then as you go back in, pay attention to those, because those were attempt not to go in. So you may have to come in with a small screwdriver and just go around the edges. I'm gonna show you on this one. Just go around the edges here, okay, because it attempts to get stuck up here. Go around the edges and just go. And tighten it in sequence, bam, 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 bam. This one, just in sequence, guys. And these are stopper bolts. So make sure, guys, when these bolts stop, you stop. If you're not comfortable enough to do it, don't do this job. If you're comfortable enough and you have some mechanical incline, you could do it. But if you don't have no mechanical incline, I don't recommend this job. But anyway, guys, this is how you do a valve cover and a tune-up on this car, step by step, somewhat nearly, because I'm trying to make this video short. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because we actually took a lot of time to do that. And another step, once you clean up around your valve cover, before you put this in, put a dab of silicone on the corners up here. There's a corner. Put a dab of silicone right here, and on the other side of it, put a dab of silicone. You have to. The manufacturer recommends that to be done. So make sure you do it on both sides. If you're doing both sides valve cover, like in my case, make sure you dab both corner, or it will leak on you. If it don't leak today, it will leak eventually. And that's how you do valve cover gasket on this car without kind of getting confused with all these vacuum hoses and the vacuum lines and all that. Anyway, guys, we took a lot of time to do this video for you. I hope you appreciate it. I appreciate you if you watch it and share it for somewhere else to learn it, or maybe try to attack this job on its own. I appreciate you. Have to go back to work. Love y'all, and I appreciate the support.